Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back, continuing to showcase MapCraft submissions. This is Transcendence, submitted by FreezingAcidRain. It utilizes the Reforged mod, which I believe contains a Umojan playable race, as we see in the tips below. Alright, Umojan Protectorate Military Research Facility, Area 41 Umojan Space, Secret Military and Cloning Research Facility. Objective, replication of consciousness into a computer AI. Probably not the best of ideas. Aster program online. Beep boop warp. Facility is on lockdown. To take control of this facility, I must upload myself to the mainframe. The mainframe is in the west end. However, I can upload myself to nearby computers and take control. Okay, so we have to make it up here to the mainframe. And it looks like we can control Aster. Heals friendly mechanical unit at the cost of resources.
So be it.
Okay, interesting start. So this little guy's being created by the Umojans, I suppose. Can we snag these fellas? Beetle, well, robotic beetle, really. Okay. So we started on this one, right? So we can't do anything on this one. Let's go and look for some more terminals to use, I suppose. Bump up that game speed. Might as well pick these up. Prototype Predators, fast and deal splash damage. That's good. And again, we can't pick up these beetles. So these are Predators, but they're fully mechanical. I think Predators are always fully mechanical, but I suppose this makes sense that they're fitting. It's nice how we lead with these and then he heals them. It looks like we can't get down there just yet. Okay, let's get in there. I don't think these turrets are going to be doing any huge damage to us, and we can just heal with Aster. Interesting concept so far. The map is pretty large, so we'll see what this is going to lead to, but I'm liking the look of this so far. The map looks good. We have a unique faction. Very neat. Let's go this way. Might as well clear out as much of this as possible. There's a door here. It leads to a corner room, so we might as well check that out. Destroy the door. Hey, but really, destroy the door. All right, Aster, you're in the way. You're killing me, Aster. You guys destroy the door. There you go. Anything of use? Maybe some more units? Zerg getting dissected? Ooh, I see something in here. Cybernetic hydralisks. Cyberlisks. I think they're basically just hydralisks, but they're mechanical. That's a cool looking skin. Okay, so Aster can heal everything here. Neat. Okay, well, let's head back up here. I think the idea of this is we're getting introduced to this faction, this robotic Umojan faction, over time. So we should break into all of these where possible. More warbots. And as long as Aster can heal us up. Oh, paladins. Okay. Go ahead and pop on the little console, buddy. Cybernetic augmented clones. Stim infusion. Pulse grenades. Okay, they only do 20 damage, not the crazy amount that Nova does. These guys seem very good, primarily spellcasters, honestly. They do a lot of damage, but the fact that they're all mechanical, if we can make multiple Aster robot guys, then I think we're in really good shape. Can heal it up. We got a really strong force here, and it's pretty fast moving as well. I mean, the Hydralisks, they do good damage, but I feel like the Marines that can super stim and then throw pulse grenades strike me as better, but we'll see. Healing rate, not bad. Okay, I may have missed a direction to go in. I'm not sure. Oh, we lost one. That's okay. Cyclops. Pick him up, buddy. Cyclops, superior anti-air fighters and armored support vehicles. Basically Goliaths. These skins all look lovely. Okay. Should we pick up any more? No, did I miss a direction to go? Looks like up here, perhaps. Let's just run back real quick. Our units are pretty fast moving. I realize I probably could have gotten the beetles because there's a computer back there, so we'll send Aster back real quick. Might as well clear this out. Aster, why don't you run back? Let's get us some beetles. The rest of you Again, I don't think there was any other way for us to go, but we got a little bit of everything here in this initial section, and the only way out is down here. So again, we'll just wait for Aster. Again, I went on this one. I'm like, oh, this is where we need to go. No. But what can these beetles do? Beetles can transform into air or ground units, explode on death. That's probably good. You need a starport to lift them off. And they do 8 damage, they're melee. So they're kind of like banelings that have a normal attack, and then when they die, they also explode. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Okay, well, where is everybody? Crap. This is where everybody is. Okay, we need Aster down here to repair our predators, because they're very good against these masses of infested Terrans, but at the same time, they may die quickly. Same with these beetles, though. Probably should hotkey them and keep them back, because, you know, when they die, they're gone. Well, when anything dies, it's gone forever, right? But, well, maybe not Cairn Bloodhoof. I mean, he died in the actual canon, right, though? But he had Resurrection in Warcraft 3. Just forget it. Let's continue. The beetles are most likely to die, I suppose is what I'm saying. Pulse grenade it up. You guys back up. Our ranged units can probably handle this. Aster really wants to get up here and heal these things. Yeah, I think our ranged units can handle this stuff just fine. We got our beetles in the front as well. Cyclops are really good, so I'm trying to utilize them. I'd use some pulse grenades. Stim infusion, we should probably use more. The tooltip here says increases Nova's attack speed. Not a big deal, just pointing it out. Hopefully that's helpful. So I suppose our goal is just to get out of here, right? Oh god, lots of Baneling troopers here, or infested Baneling units here. Okay, this is mostly going fine, I'd say. We want to take a moment here to heal up, I'd say. So let's just hold position. Okay, and then we'll heal up. Now, one thing I want to test. Save failed. Okay, I've noticed that there have been issues with quick saving. People have been reporting it, so I'll just have to do manual saves. So it's a little bit more time consuming, but it's not a big deal. We'll just throw down manual saves. Nope, save failed. So we're just going to be utilizing rewind. If and when we lose, we're going to have to rewind, and that's probably almost better for me, just because I tend to I tend to not quick save enough, and then going back to the previous quick save is quite a ways back. Okay, again, heal us up, Aster. There we go. Just this one fella healing us is good. Can we grab these Warhounds? It looks like there's a console over here. And a big bot. We certainly want the big bot. There's tanks here, too. Okay, can you interface with this terminal, please? No? Okay. Let's backtrack a little bit. Is this the way out? Probably. Let's just backtrack through here and see. Okay, all these enemies are faster on creep. It's bad news for us. Okay. Throw grenades. It's pretty good. You guys back up. Yeah, there was one of the things that explode on death. Did a lot of good damage there. I probably shouldn't be too concerned about losing units here. I think this is fine. Yeah, might as well just have those things blow up. Okay, our melee units are all going down. Let's try to keep them back here. Lots of enemies in here. That is for certain. Maybe my ranged units can just be fine here for a while. Okay, let's wait. I think flashbang grenades are probably the most effective thing to use with these units, with the paladins. That's what I suspect. Okay, move on up. Still haven't found a way to activate these units. I suspect we have to come through here, or maybe this is all connected and then it leads up to this direction. But either way, again, my goal is to, I assume we can heal all this stuff? No, the cyberlisks are not mechanical.
Armed and ready.
Okay, that's fine. I expected everything would be mechanical. It is not. It is not. Okay, that's fine. Let's just make our way through here. Was that an infested Herc? Because it looked like an infested Herc. It looks like this is how we get out of the facility. Let's go to get to the mainframe first. We could have skipped some of this. Are those infested ghosts? They are. They're exactly infested ghosts. Let's just destroy all this.
Got it.
Okay, and then Aster. Get up here, buddy. He's not really a hero. I was going to say he should have push priority, but he's not a hero, so that explains why he doesn't. Uploading. Mainframe upload complete. Oh my god. Cleansing remaining infestation. Excuse me? Well, we have an army. This looks like our main base here. So let's just move these back. Detecting 3 hive clusters. Might as well load these up. Hive clusters must be destroyed. Oh, really? Is that what we're doing? Okay, the sentry guns are ours now. That's great. There's an expansion down here. We have starports where we can build, like, everything. Holy crap. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just focus on... Let's just focus on getting saturated and building stuff so we can move out quickly. We have 3 geysers. That's good. Really depends on how swift the enemy will be attacking us. Okay. Goofy supply depots. Let's move on down here and take these rocks. Okay, and I think we probably want more tanks. What is this? The engineering bay. I think we want a second one of those, and then the armory. I like the look of these buildings. Very, very cool. Okay, let's wait for this to finish. We'll move an SCV down here, and then we want another engineering bay. And another armory. I like the look of these buildings. They're very cool. Okay, that's done. So we'll build this as soon as possible. We have a boatload of units. We got this giant thing right here. What is this? Eradicator. Transform it to missile mode. So it can't attack air unless we do that. Okay. Planetary Fortress coming up, or maybe just a command center. I'm not sure. So what can we make here? Swift Wing, Swift Fighter, Raven Type 2, Cerberus, Battle Carrier. Can build and launch... Well, I mean, yeah.
Who called in the fleet?
Do they just land? Okay, wow. Well, let's get a couple of those. Let's get some science vessels, because they can repair. Let's just get a bunch of them. Okay, and let's get these guys up to base. My concern is that we're going to start getting attacked heavily soon, so I'd just like to really get going. Let's send an SCV down here and start picking up minerals where we missed them. Or at least I've seen a couple. Are these things, they're trying to heal my sentry guns? Okay. So we have a giant army here. I feel pretty comfortable with that. What's up here? Huge scrap salvage. I would like to go and pick those up. And then find which direction we need to go in, and then start getting upgrades. So the engineering bays, everything looks different. Super Stimpack, sure. U-238 shells, sure. I think we're going to need lots of gas, so we just need way more SCVs. I love the look of all of this. We had like a UED-specific map, and now we have Umogen. And it feels pretty fitting, I think, to what you would expect from a Umogen faction. Let's come on over here. Can they even get to us from these other areas? Oh, there's like a tiny bridge here. And then possible rocks over here. I'm not sure. I don't want to delay too long. You know what? I don't know why these have taken damage. Let's just go ahead and heal them up real quick. Infernal Pre-Igniter. Sure. Pick it up. Didn't I get another engineering bay? Here it is. Mag rail munitions. The Zerg have begun their assault. Well, we do have a boatload of stuff here, so I am fairly confident we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and grab one of these here. And I think we're just going to need to snag +1 upgrades as soon as possible. Looks like the assault is going to be pretty hefty here. Okay, and this is why I made science vessels, and I think I'll even make more of them, because the fact that they can heal mechanical units, it's worth having a lot of them. So let's get them up here. This tank is in a strange spot. We're probably going to move him back. It had a little tooltip back there, too. I want to see what that was. But the sooner we can move, the better, as you can imagine, so. Energy cannon. Okay, well, we need Cerberus for that. Maybe we want to go primarily air. My depots do not like to lower. They really don't want to. Okay, this is pretty dangerous. I think we just need more tanks. So let's grab... I think our units all build instantly. Holy crap, they do. Okay, let's pivot back here.
Research.
I think we just want to get going here. So Cerberus, power. It's just powerful warship. All right.
I'm on it.
Air and ground, cluster rockets. Okay, let's move up here. We got the sentry turrets.
Research complete.
It just started us with a little bit of everything, so this is a cool showcase of all the different things that we can have. So I think we take these units and we start moving a little bit here. We got these Warhounds, Javelin missiles, not on autocast. We actually have to use everything. Heaven forbid, right? I find it interesting that the little Valkyries that it shoots out as interceptors all have their own health bars. Maybe turn those off. Okay, we need detection. I thought we have science vessels here. There they are. Getting fucked up by one thing here. Okay, lots of units, but we are extremely powerful. I figure the sooner we can move out, the better, and start getting rid of some of the production up here. Okay, we need to saturate this gas. That's the next step. We can always take the enemy bases as they go down.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's bad news.
Your forces are under attack.
Make siege tanks at home.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Make paladins at home. We'll load them up.
Insufficient Vespene
Okay,
gas.
load in.
Base is under attack.
Okay, as long as we can make a dent here, this won't be not worth doing.
Base is under attack.
Okay,
Your forces
these things have very limited sight range, unfortunately.
Your forces base is under
It's like almost like lurkers exclusively have caused us problems. You know, we can close these gates if I can select it. Okay, stationary. I guess that's what I would expect. Okay, and again, we need gas. More and more gas, and we need to load up these bunkers. So let's grab
are under attack.
whatever a Terminator does, and then just Marines. That's fine. I'd like to take a moment to just re-review all this, all the stuff that we have available to us. But right now, I think we just have to do as much damage as possible. We got rid of one hive cluster. That's good. Let's get rid of this single lurker.
Your forces
They really want to
are
destroy
under
this
attack.
gate, don't they? Okay, keep loading these up. We got the tanks, and then let's continue to upgrade from our armories. I really like the look of all these buildings.
Your forces are
They're
under
very
attack.
good looking.
Your forces
I think we're going to want more Cerberus. Air seems like the right choice. Badger, air transport. Here's nearby biological units. Okay. Let's grab another Cerberus. Who called in the fleet? And then we've got energy cannon and weapons free. All missiles will target random targets.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, let's turn that on. I think we lost our other one up here. No, we did not. All right, turn this on. Weapons free.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, well, we kind of wiped that stuff out. Got to keep pushing through here.
Complete.
Doing what damage we can. Turn on missile mode, buddy. Oh, dear. Okay, lots of stuff on the ground. I think we're going to have to back up, so let's get out of here. And we're going to fall back to our front base. And we're going to have to defend this side because this is an important location. So let's do this.
Your forces are under attack.
This heated up
Your
quite
forces
fast,
are under
if
attack.
that was not
Base
clear.
is under attack.
Oh, get out of here.
Base is
Okay.
under attack.
Who called in the fleet?
Making more Cerberus and battle carriers. We've got the science vessels. Let's go ahead and get rid of these.
Your forces are under attack.
Nothing wrong with mass air. It's quite fun. All right, this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Maybe we should reload. I mean, the fact that we have 3 entrances to defend, we can build everything instantly. But this is just like, this got super hard even though we have access to a huge amount of stuff. There's the Paladin facility.
Your
Let's see,
forces
Diamondbacks,
are under
Warhounds,
attack. Your forces
Eradicators,
are under attack.
as we've learned, are really, really good. So let's go take care of those. We got rid of 1 hive. What that means in the long run, it's hard to say. Okay, battle carrier doing its thing.
Base is under attack.
Kind of holding on here. They want to destroy these gates, so I'm fine with that. Let them try to come through here. They're going to have to break through all this stuff.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that's okay. Let's come on over here and secure this area and rebuild it. We really only need gas at this point. But I think,
Your forces
as you would
are under
expect,
attack.
ultimately we just need lots of
Base
capital
is under
ships,
attack. Your
and we'll be
forces
just
are
fine.
under
So
attack.
let's get our stuff consolidated. Seems like a lot of my air units can't get into the base, so we're just going to need to leave them over here.
Transmit orders.
Main gate has been breached. Okay, that's no problem. Let's grab some Umojin Marines, put them in the bunkers.
Your forces are under attack.
We've got siege tanks, and then we just need to keep leveling up our ship weapons and armor. Eradicator, no! You were a waste of money! Okay, here we go. I kind of like the weapons free, to be honest, so I'm going to leave that on. What are these? Swarm defenders? Okay. So the swarm is already 2-2. We're like barely hanging on here. I think I may have to I wouldn't be surprised if I have to restart. You know, moving out and doing damage.
Your forces
Send all remaining forces. Why is there like no time to do anything? Is it because I destroyed one hive? I'd also like to point out that there's no objectives. It's kind of, that's just a little strange, a little confusing, I should say. So our army is here.
We have you on visual.
We can just hold out as long as necessary, and we can keep building
forces
from
are under attack.
our starports. Durable support flyer can switch to assault mode to attack ground units. I think
Who called in the fleet?
we just stick to our original plan
forces
here.
are under
Keep
attack.
getting capital ships. Western gate has been breached. That's the Leviathan portrait.
Base
Okay,
is
these things are
under
very
attack.
confused. Are you all out of energy? No, you're not. You're fine. Oh, okay. Well, this was their ultimate goal. Okay, yeah, I think we're now definitely going to lose. Yes, indeed. So again, there's no objectives. Let's go ahead and load this up. Unopened. Okay, something's wrong with the saved games. I will have to go ahead and restart, and I'll make a cut when I get back to about here. Okay, so let's start this macro section again. I just used God mode to get back here and turned it off now that we're here. Here we go. We're going to try to defend harder this time, and then we're going to build an air fleet to move out. So yeah, everything gets crazy. We now know that. All of these units move on down here. You tanks, we're going to spread you out a little bit. Load on in.
Base is
Detecting
under
3
attack.
hive clusters. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Yeah, there's like a weird lag when you want to lower supply depots. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's grab an armory early. Another armory, I should say. And then U-238 shells. Okay, and then just saturate this gas like as soon as possible. Super important. Okay. The rocks are going down, and then what we need to do is load up all the bunkers that we have since neglected because we moved everything away. Gotta move these tanks back and make more tanks. Right there. Okay, and then we'll try to get this set up momentarily. So, just more SCVs. Those are all saturated. Okay, so then let's go ahead and build this. And then we just need to move SCVs down to these different locations. Okay, so load them in. Load them in. Get tanks. We're going to spread them out amongst these different locations. It's like, let's get a tank, like tanks here and here. Let's move some over in this direction, and then we need more Marines and probably just another barracks. So let's move up here. We don't have any money. Okay, we're spending it as fast as we can. So that's, you know, it's something. That's something. I guess we can load the Paladins into the bunkers. I feel like that's wasting a lot of their functionality, but let's be honest, I'm not going to be using it anyway. So let's spread out here.
Upgrade
Okay,
complete.
tank down there, tank over here. Marines, pop in this bunker. And then I think we just need lots of SCVs to repair. So let's get that all set up, and then we're going to make air forces. I'm not that concerned about minerals, so let's just go ahead and get some SCVs down in each of these locations. We got these tanks here, so let's spread them out. Okay. And then also spread out some SCVs in each location so that we are ready to go in each place. And then these are paladins, right? I need just the normal marines to put inside the bunkers. I don't think I have any normal marines. I guess put in the paladins. That's fine. Load them up, because I'm not going to use them properly otherwise. Okay, that's good. And then just marines. And I wanted to get another barracks. So I can't save still. Save fail. That's very unfortunate. So I just have to... You know, I just have to rewind. I was talking about having to rewind before. We just have to actually do it now. Okay. Let's start grabbing our vehicle weapons and making sure that all the bunkers are loaded up and that we get SCVs down at each of these locations to repair stuff. So siege up. Siege up. So there's 4 tanks here. We'll get 4 tanks in the middle and then 4 tanks up top. And I think we have just enough to do exactly that. So you guys stay here. Can I make perdition turrets? No. Sensor towers? No. Or sensor towers, yes, but, you know, that's not really the important part here. So, siege and siege. And then tank move on up here. And siege. Okay, and then just marines so we can load up the bunkers. And then I would just like a mobile force that we can move around with as we get this all set up, because I just need to keep leveling up this stuff. Let's go ahead and grab infantry weapons level 2. Okay. Here, here, and then we've got SCVs at each location.
Your forces.
So hopefully this works, but no promises. The enemy starts at 0-0. We also, I mean, we're not in great shape. We need SCVs in the middle as well, so just keep making SCVs to saturate things, and then we'll pull some guys down here in the middle. I wish I could quick save so bad right now. Okay, that's fine. I think this area is fine. And then we need to start making... Let's go ahead and get the science vessels. Let's get 6 total. That's good. Are we going to be capped at 200 supply? We will find out. Okay, here they come down here. It's kind of the test to see if 4 tanks is enough. Please repair. My SCVs do not start on auto repair. That is a little scary. Okay, the tanks are doing it. Let's go ahead and get 1 more tank at each location. How about that? So you come on down here. Siege up.
Additional supply depots required.
Down here, siege up. Down here, siege up. And then again, all the SCVs need to be on auto repair. Okay, looks good. Meanwhile, we need to get this gas fully saturated.
What's going on?
And then we can start getting real crazy. And getting real crazy means making supply depots, apparently. So,
I can't build here.
there we go. And then let's lower these depots so we don't get stuck. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if they're lagging. You just have to hit it twice. I think you just have to hit it twice. So the depots build instantly. That's great. It looks like we're capped at 200, so with what we currently have, we will not be able to push out. I think we need to throw away some ground units here.
We have you on visual.
So let's group up. That is so many banelings. Again, these attacks are monstrous. They are monstrous. Okay, that was a bunch of... That is now a bunch of available supply ready to go. Okay, you guys go ahead and saturate here. 200 isn't our cap, or 200 is our cap, right? We can't get above 200 supply. Yeah, it looks like 200 is our cap, so we're loaded up in these bunkers, but they're actually restricting us significantly from being able to have an offensive force. That's one of the major challenges. We can also close the outer gates, the other outer gates, and then move out. I think just with my existing supply, I need to make battle carriers and then continue to get upgrades. Once we have +3, we should be able to move out. See, it's like they want to go down so bad. If I hit it again, then they go down, yeah. So you have to just hit it multiple times. So kind of just a little buggy there. Okay, battle carriers, why don't you just move out to the middle? You guys, why don't you move down to this side? And we can get more SCVs to the front to just repair stuff, because that's going to be the challenge. And then we'll have the battle carriers to hunt down stuff. Hunt down guardians and stuff like that. So, these are both 6, the Cerberus and then also the battle carriers. Let's get a little bit of both. See, now we're maxed out. The best we can do is to hope to wait for upgrades, and then we can push out. I think we just need this group of battle carriers, and let's fully upgrade them. I think that means enemies are coming to us. Let's just get some other basic upgrades here. Let's just wait for +3, actually.
In the rear with the gear.
And we do have money rolling in. Let's just go ahead and get some more structures. Science facility contains battle cruiser upgrades. Cool. Maybe it's because I attacked too early. Maybe I attacked... Oh, no. Never mind. Here they are. If this goes down, I don't care. We will just rebuild it. Doesn't matter to me. So this is the only attacking force that I have. Our science vessels, and then 3 battle carriers, and then 1 Cerberus. Not great. We can just rebuild starports. That's really no problem. Okay, I think that means Ultralisks are coming. Certainly sounds like it.
Base is under attack.
Okay, so you all just need to be hotkeyed. Let's get on in here. They destroyed a bunker! Oh no! Alright, let's kill some Guardians. I think these things fully leveled up will be fantastic, obviously. You know what, rebuild that bunker, I want it. And then, once these are done, we can make more of our actual force. These attacks are absurd. They're so large, you need like a full army to defend against them. Because they just smash through you. I may have to rewind again. I mean, like, what was I supposed to do here? The answer is nothing. You can do nothing. Alright, battle carriers. But keep in mind, your units do build instantly. So you can't complain that much. Okay, meanwhile, this is coming in. You would think, 4 tanks, 2 bunkers at each side with repairing SCVs would be enough. It is not enough. Come on, get up here, guys. Can they not get in? Is this the situation where they can't get into the base? I think so. All right, I think we need to get going here. Cerberus. Add them to the group. If we can get them out of the base, they seem to be kind of stuck. God, these attacks are enormous. Okay, come on down here. Let's see if we can help this. Swarm hosts, destroy them. We don't have to worry about lurkers this time. The banelings are absurd. Okay. We could just make mass bunkers. I'm just loading in what I can. Okay. And then we have to wait for cooldowns in this specific situation. I mean, it doesn't hurt to just do this because they're clearly going to be breaking through. Maybe we just need to hold out for long enough that we can start making a move. I doubt it, but maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. We have to get down here now because they're going to break through my expansion. Man, this is wild. Battle carriers. Okay, and then we have some Cerberus in there as well. We got a big attack coming down the middle. I have no idea how we can afford to survive for long enough. Send all remaining forces. It says all remaining forces. I take that to literally mean all remaining forces. Okay, so this is going down. Let's see if we can just survive this. If I have to rewind, I will rewind. But if we can survive this, it's possible that there's just nothing left for the enemy to do. There's a glitch here with the way that units can move in and out of the base, if you've noticed. Okay, let's just get more starports so that we can build these units faster. He said all remaining forces. That's why I expect this to end. I expect the assault to end. I think maybe we just need to survive this attack and we would be okay. Yeah, no shit, the main base has been breached, or main gate has been breached. Keep in mind, we can't really get into our own base if we want to at this point. This is bananas. It's possible I just won't be able to do this. And I'm leaning towards that. This is crazy. I could always, reload and try one more time. Got little mini Leviathans here. You know, I would say if my units could get in and out of this area, they could link up and support each other, but unfortunately, they're all kind of stuck. This may actually be it. As was mentioned, this may actually be the remaining attack. We can only be so lucky, which means make more starports. And maybe we can come back from this. We have to destroy this attack. My science vessels are distracted healing up the little interceptors. Okay, let's try to take down this stuff. Now, there's still attacks coming out. Okay. These tiny little leviathans, they're so cute. Okay, one down. There we go. And we don't seem to be directly under attack at this moment. I mean, besides this part that we're exactly under attack in. But I think we have an opportunity right now.
This better be good.
It said send all remaining forces. Again, I would have assumed, so there should have been an objective that said, hold out. Hold out against the onslaught. Then go and destroy the hive clusters. But again, there's no way to know that because there's no mission objective anywhere. I never picked these up. Not that it should matter that much. But now, if they don't attack me anymore, I can easily make the air fleet and go wipe them out. I've got the money and I've got the supply, but I lost my tech, so we just need to rebuild. We are 3-3. So I don't know, like, if you had science vessels and carriers, would they try to heal the interceptors? Or, I don't think so. All right, these are fairly minor attacks that we can hold out against. This is not too bad. We can handle this. And in fact, let's go ahead and move some of these units over here. And move this guy back. And is my barracks done? Not quite. Just need the barracks so I can make the factory and then the starports. And then we'll be good to go. We're going to make a ton of starports. Okay. Factory. We still have the academy. That's where we get the paladin stuff. And then you guys are just defending my front door. I like the idea of weapons free. I really do. 10 damage apiece. But single targets, and it hits them all at once. There's 10 attacks. That does 100 damage. Wow. That is wild. I like the idea that you can change this. Also, it's a 300 damage Yamato cannon, basically. Is insanely good. And now we just wait. Let's grab an engineering bay. And luckily, this base survived. We cleared this area out, so that way we were able to focus our attempts on keeping the middle alive. Okay, so now we grab 8 SCVs.
Is under attack.
And then we make starports.
I can't build here. Yeah, whatever.
Come on. There we go. Getting a little lag there. There's a lot going on here. Not sure what's getting repaired at this moment. They're trying to repair something. Anyway, once these starports are done, we call in escort cruisers and Cerberus. We go and try to win. We luckily still have enough science vessels. I didn't lose any of those. They're all at full energy as well. Whew. Again, partly it's because there's no mission objectives, right? There's nowhere to see mission objectives. Not the biggest of deals, I'm just pointing out. Well, it kind of was in retrospect, because I thought, hey, the sooner we can attack a hive, the better. But no, indeed, you're supposed to wait. Even in my first attempt, I did kind of clue in when it said send all remaining forces that we should have just been holding out. But again, there was no way to really be sure. Okay, we've got great income here, so let's go ahead and just start calling in the fleet, right? So
Who called in the fleet?
Liberation as it had.
Who called in the fleet?
okay, cool. And I think just more science vessels.
SCV ready.
Who
called in the fleet.
Okay, we've done it.
Base is under attack.
I want to say we've won. It's not for sure. I do like how the enemy does still attack you. It's not just over.
SCV ready.
But now I think we should have exactly what we need to just outright win. We'll see. And also because we're not directly... Oh, I made Liberators. I actually made Liberators. Whoops.
Commander.
SCV ready.
Okay, well, I guess siege up and... You know, just stay here. And this is just a giant area with a bunch of units. Here they come. We've got the science vessels to heal us up through this. Liberator's doing a pretty good job at clearing that opening, and we just have to bust through. And now we just get to watch the carnage. Because we're 3-3, and we can just auto-attack like good old-fashioned carriers. Cerberus, I think we... Not Cerberus, but... Yeah, no, Cerberus. We want to change to weapons free. Just let them attack anything they want. Okay. Let's hotkey all of this stuff. And this stuff. Okay, let's link up. Yeah, my science vessels will waste their energy on this kind of stuff, but it's, you know, it's not really terrible or anything. Okay, this is the hive I think we destroyed last time, but let's go for it. It's satisfying to do this now after the bizarrely huge attacks. The beginning makes a lot more sense in context. What I would do is just, I would abandon this defense, and I would defend right here and then over here because we want to keep this expansion alive. In fact, you don't necessarily need the expansion for the beginning part either. But that's what I would do, and I feel like it would be way more effective. I think I do like weapons free more because that way you know you're not overkilling things. Or if you are, it's to a much lesser extent. Do we have to destroy everything or just the hives? I don't know. We may never know. But let's just take this time to destroy what we can. I like these swarm defenders. So not only do we have the Umojan stuff, but we also we see some changes to the Zerg as well, which I'm pleased with. Ah, they have their own little carriers. Are those the swarm defenders that are doing that? Okay, let's back up. Okay, that's all done. Everybody turn and let's move in this direction. Try to remake some of your little interceptors. They're called Valkyries, aren't they? Yeah, interesting. Again, if you can make those function like interceptors so that they don't have the health bars and they're not prioritized by your healing units, I think it would make them way more effective. Okay, normal attack coming through here again. Actually, my Liberator's killing it. Okay, into the main hive cluster. This strikes me like the main one, at least. I don't know. I think everything has acid spores on it from Devourers. But again, now that we made it through that epic defense at the beginning, I think if we replayed that beginning part and, you know, we played it in the context of it's strictly a defense, because I thought it was a race against time. You know, it really will change. I wouldn't make any air units at all. I would just make anti-air, like strictly. What were those units called? I would strictly make the actual Valkyries. Actually, no, these don't seem to be the anti-air what I'm thinking of. I would probably make Swift Fighters and Swift Wings and then move them back and forth to defend against the air targets. And then just make a bunch of tanks and more bunkers and then send mounds and mounds of SCVs to the front to help defend. But anyway, we did it, all right? It took 2 tries. I'll stitch the videos together. I should have just rewound. Actually, no, I'm glad I didn't because I needed, you know, to work from the beginning to make this work. We barely won. This single Hydralisk is going to destroy this gate, but he'll probably get killed by this single sentry gun. Let's move on over here and repair it. Okay, let's move up and get the last hive. I like the idea of these basically Terran carriers. They're satisfying as well. I see one spine crawl over here. It's possible it will die because of you know, lack of creep here soon, but yeah, we'll see if we have to destroy literally everything or just the hives. I like this a lot. Again, this is very similar. So it's odd. This is similar to the UED map because you have your entire Tectron locked, and it's a giant kill everything map. The enemy attacks you and is unrelenting. You know, this one had a giant holdout section at the beginning, but you know, again, it's kind of a similar concept of a new Terran tech tree. Have fun, and it's a destroy everything map. So that's cool. Yes, destroy the larva first. I demand it. The hive is gone. The map has not ended. Oh, no, it did. Okay. Ah, those Valkyries look cool. Even the cutscene has the player building a bunch of air. I think that's a very clear way to complete it. With the Zerg defeated, I now have free reign of this facility. My body lies dead, but now the true game begins. Right, so that's the guy who was transferred into the AI. Eastern Gate has been breached, oh no! Has that single Hydralisk. He's probably getting killed by a sentry gun as we speak. Very cool map. I don't want to compare it too much to other entries, but it is very similar to UED Commander's map in that you have a fully unique faction, and it's basically go wild, get crazy, do whatever you want. Everything's pretty powerful. You can make it work. But the main thing, the main key feedback I would have here is just make the objectives visible so that it's clear to the player that that beginning section is supposed to be a holdout. Because it was pretty disheartening, because I thought, I'm like, well, if the attacks keep going like this, there's no way I can win. This is crazy. I must be missing some piece of this, what I should be doing. But it was strictly a holdout. Don't try to be offensive prior to that. Even when I started my second try, I still was in the mindset of I need to push out earlier so I can try to just get rid of their production. Absolutely not. It's basically just hold on for dear life. It's supposed to be super challenging holdout. So if that was visible, then it would make a lot more sense and be a lot more fun in that context. Otherwise, very fun map. I'd love to see more of this tech tree. So it is available. It's part of the Reforged custom mod that you can play in the arcade. So give it a shot if you're interested. You can download this map. There's a link in the description, or you can find it in the MapCraft submissions channel of my Discord. All right, thanks everyone for watching.